Hello everybody and welcome back to Broken Brand, and today I've got some fun, very nostalgic news. A new release of Tetris called Tetris Forever is coming November 12th to every single platform. That is a collection of every Tetris game and more. Let's take a quick look at the trailer and then we'll break down everything else that's involved and included in this Tetris Forever collection. Let's check it out. This gives me the gaming nostalgia feels. I mean, my generation, there wasn't a person who hadn't played Tetris. We've all played it on someone's system eventually at some point in time. Even as we moved away from the Game Boy, we played it, came on the NES. Even Sega made columns to try to, compete with Tetris on a different level, but even Sega put out a Tetris version. It was on PC. It's just, Tetris is one of the most iconic games that everyone knows. It's right up there with Mario, Pokemon. Tetris is a legend of gaming. It's the first major puzzle game that everyone knew, everyone played. It's everywhere. And I'm so excited because it is, no matter what system you got, PS4, 5, Xbox Series, Switch, Steam, Atari system, GOG, Digital Eclipse. It's probably it doesn't say Epic, but I bet it comes out on Epic too, Epic Games too. I mean, you can get this anywhere. And this is so cool that it's going to have all of the games. Now this article here kind of breaks down more about, down here, let's see. It lists all the games that are coming that we saw here. Here's the fun part. We did see a clip of it. The authentic recreation of the first version of Tetris. We saw it look like ASCII, green text ASCII on a black screen. That's the original of Tetris, which was, it's a Russian name. Alexei Pejitnov. I'm sorry, I'm not good with Russian names. But he's the guy that invented it, never patented it, and unfortunately that's like one of those things. And I never did see the Tetris movie that Apple made. I wanted to, I don't have an Apple Plus subscription. So, but that's cool. I mean, it was just one of those things that he created, and even though he didn't make the money, he's still fully accepted as the creator of Tetris to all gamers everywhere. And that's cool that they recreated the original ASCII version of Tetris, which is so cool. And then they've got like a digital interactive timeline, kind of like a museum that you can go through. And there's a 90-minute documentary about the making of Tetris. That's cool. And an all-new game called Tetris Time Warp. If you have ever played Tetris, if you ever loved Tetris, because, I mean, come on. What's not to love about Tetris? I can still, in my mind, hear the Game Boy music when I close my eyes. I can I can hear the Tetris music. It is ingrained in me. Tetris is one of those games that's ingrained in me, like Super Mario Brothers 3 and The Legend of Zelda. There is very few more iconic games ever created that just speaks to everyone, because everyone's played a version of somehow, and so many people have copied it and changed it just enough to make it not be called Tetris on mobile games and everything else. Tetris is the original, and in this collection we get all of them, every version, every Game Boy, PC, Nintendo, every version. This is so cool. And I mean, this is just so many games, and I can't wait to see it. And some of them are 2-player, some of them are standalone, of course. And I forget which one. There is the one that's 4-player. I want to say it's Super Tetris 2. I forget. One of them, you can actually do 4-player Tetris. And I mean, there is a version of Tetris in Super Mario Party. It's the mini game I hate in Mario Party. It's frustrating as all get out, but it exists. It's there. And how can you not want to just play Tetris? It is the most relaxing and frustrating game at the same time. It is quite literally such a fun game. It challenges your mind, it challenges your spatial skills, spatial reasoning, and I mean, it's a fun game. It's simple. It's simple in its play, and it's so complex in beating it. And there's tournaments around Tetris. There's been tournaments around Tetris forever. Since Tetris was formed, it seems like people have been competing against each other in Tetris. And I'm just so happy that we are literally getting so many versions of Tetris. Documentary, new game, the original ASCII version of Tetris, all in one collection. And it doesn't matter what you got, you can get it. That's even cooler. This is not an exclusive to everyone. This is kind of like the spirit of Tetris. This game is for everyone. It really is. And if you've never played it, I don't know how you've gotten through life and not played Tetris. I really don't. I mean, I've got several versions of it on NES, on my Game Boy. I've got the original Tetris. I've got a couple of versions on disc that I need to load on my computer, which I got to buy USB CD-ROM to put it on here. But I do have so many versions of Tetris. It's the greatest puzzle game. I love it. It doesn't get better. If there is better, I don't want to hear about it, because Tetris is the OG. It's the original. It's the coolest, funnest, most iconic puzzle game ever created. And I hope you guys like Tetris and will just play this collection, because, I mean, it's got to be fun. I'm absolutely getting it for family game night. You better believe it, 100%. Because we gotta teach our kids how old school gaming really works, don't we? We gotta teach them what's what. So I'm definitely getting a copy of it for the Switch, and it might just be fun just to have it on my computer, just to play, just to be like, oh, I just want to relax and just, I'm frustrated. And when I was programming decades ago, that was how I got my train of thought out and switched my brain and my process of thinking, and then switched back and could find the error in my code. That was just how I kind of like wipe my brain, come back. There's the issue in my code. It's this line right here. That was just one of the things. I used Tetris because I got my brain thinking about a different puzzle, and when I was done with it, I went back to my original puzzle and I saw the answer. It's a weird little thing. I can't remember who suggested it. I think it was one of my professors, and sure enough, it worked. So I absolutely love Tetris. I will always love Tetris. And I just think everyone should get a copy of this and just have fun with it. So please show your love for Tetris. Let me know if you play it today. If you got it on your phone, let me know. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to hopefully get monetized by my birthday. So, like and subscribe. I appreciate it. If not, hey, I'm glad you stopped by anyways. And as always, my friends, I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it.